¿Cómo estás?
What? Gotta make sure I keep the mics charged, you know? I think it's pretty important. Yeah, I was in a bit of a chiptune mood again. Did it come undone? It did. Have a double ponytail to keep my hair contained at work, and it seems to be working. I gotta perfect it though, because what I realized is at work how I would originally wear my cap. I would just throw my hair in there and let it just sit. And so over the course of the day, with moving, all that weight at the bottom, where all my hair is, pulls, and with my helmet on top, it pulls, and it was pulling on my hair constantly, and my cap would always be getting pulled off, and I realized I was also fucking with my roots, and it's also fucking with my hair a lot, I realized, and so I was like, oh, I need to remedy this ASAP. Once I realized that. Alright. I was so close to not streaming. Let me fire up the printer. I think I have something in queue that's worthwhile. Alright, just shuffle that though. But this is a good song though. Everlasting Saturday. This is actually a good song. I'm actually in a bit of a chiptune mood. I I was listening to a familiar name in my library. So I think this week actually he released a new track on SoundCloud. And I was like, sure, why not? Let me give it a listen. It's been a while since I heard this guy, and he actually makes some damn bangers. His name's Joshua Morse. I was like, hot dog, you know? Joshua, let's go. I don't have enough, well, I think I do have enough, what you call it, filament for that. I don't think I have as much I care to print. Let me double check that queue. Oh yeah, I got the what you call it, There's some things I want to print out in certain colors, you know. I don't have those colors right now. I'm not trying to, and I'm trying to ease up on my spending, you know. Definitely more worried about you know what? I think I'll print those. Oh, yeah, I'll print these at least. The Duckle Nusters. I meant to print this out for my brother ages ago. You know what? I'll trust it. It's not bad. Alright, sending. Alright, close that door. Make sure I got everything else I need. I think I do. Alright, tally ho. I'm coming to the table. I got my book, so I can write things down if I need to while I'm crafting. Water. Alright, just need to pack lunch and that's really it. Just need to pack lunch and prep uniform and that's it. And I'm pretty much done for the night. Whew. So I'll tell you, I don't lie, I did smoke a harder hitting joint today. Only half of it though. And then I took a bong rip afterwards because I was like, you know what, fuck it. I wouldn't be this damn drained if it weren't so cold and I'm so tired from this drive. But that's my problem. Alright. Oh, and the airbrush stand, it printed out without a hitch, printing it sideways in its original orientation. I wasted filament for no good reason, admittedly, because I looked at it sideways. I was like, how the fuck is it sideways? I should be able to print, you know, standing upright. He thought wrong. Did the airbrush cleaner dry up? That'd be insane. I swear to beans, this camera. You know, at least the other camera would be on consistently, and not me having to jog your memory. Oh, my goodness. Don't you play this game with me. I also need to figure out if this USB hub is plugged into a 3.0. I have to double check that. Alright, cool. Can't believe I gotta unplug you and plug you back in, but here we are. I'll make sure to put that in the notes. The dean will hear about this. Something told me to move that sooner, but here I am. Let me angle the heater to my butt. Alright, I'm good now. Heater's on my butt. Alright. I'm not gonna dilly dally much, but hold on. I gotta move a couple of things around real quick. This out the way, because this big ass thing is just literally in the way now. Scoop this here. Oh fuck yeah, this song. But yeah, here's the airbrush holder I printed. It works. Works wonderfully. I am so happy for this. Nice. Go me. Alright, let's just get back into it. Yeah, don't ask me if I remember what the combination of paint I used for the brown. But I think I don't need to paint anymore. I think there's a couple spots. Some touching up I should do on the trees. But other than that, it's not much. I mean, I might hand paint. I might, yeah, hand paint all this, the sides and shit. I don't know what to paint it though. I was thinking of black, but then I realized I got some moss kind of hanging off the side. And like, oh gosh, I'm sorry. I forgot where that fucking camera is. I'm sorry. I got, you know, you see the hanging moss. I thought that looked cool. I didn't want to paint that over black. I'll probably paint a dark brown. Or also, I might have. I don't think I do realistically, but so something aside from that 3D printing project I was so eager about yesterday, to print a pretty much a case around this. And then my coworker showed me some plexiglass, and I'm like, wowzers, that's great. Because I could get some of that to build a little case and have a little, and then just have a little hole on the side for this, so I can stick my, well, kind of more diagonally, to stick my finger in to turn the fire on every once in a while. I'll do that later because, again, I'll put it in my list of crafting things to get, but like I said, I just want to stay on this timeline right now. And with me approaching the completion of this diorama, things are just gonna kind of roll after that, essentially. So with things rolling, yeah, lots to do, or not enough. Some may think. Who knows? Got a special place in my heart, this music. That came out aggressively. You guys should have saw that. It was just like, you know, it's like when you're pooping and you're pushing, and it just comes out. And you're like, uh-oh. Like, whoa! I didn't expect it to come out like that. You know, get what you wish for and all that. I might need a tiny bit of burnt umber to this. Yeah, I'm just not gonna trust that. I'm gonna put thinner in here. I don't know if that's a clog. I just need to test the color first. Remember, I gotta get this like dirt-like. This is just looking like a creamy, smooth peanut butter. Also, I got a bone to pick with YouTube, dog. So yesterday's stream got fucking what's that word? Age restricted. And I was like, excuse me? All I do is use profanity. And last I checked, I made this shit 18 and up. So I'm sitting here like, there's no way. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm not sitting here chiefing a fat doink live on stream, you know, with my face in the video. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, nah, appeal that, see what happens. We reviewed it and come to the conclusion that you do not violate. Yeah, I don't violate shit. Alright, so that's a nice brown. A little too bright though. Had another idea, but I'm gonna show him that idea. Oh, that's right. I normally use like a bunch to mix this, but I'm committed to this at the moment, so you know. But yeah. Also, back to YouTube. Still a little. What the heck, guys? I'm like, there's no way. Like, what is it exactly that I'm violating? I sat there pondering at work. Like, what the fuck's going on? I thought. Like, surely, I thought, there's gotta be a good reason. I thought. Again. Alright, I'm gonna try something risky here. I'm gonna do some yellow and raw umber. You might be thinking, what the fuck is this guy thinking? What am I thinking? Nah, I don't think you understand, Box. There we go. I want my lemon yellow. I wasn't kidding. We're doing lemon yellow. And we're gonna add burnt umber. I'm sorry, raw umber. Woo! That was way too much. Oh god. No, it's pretty fucking cool, as is. That looks really cool. Alright, say goodbye. As it transforms right before your eyes. It's gotta have a muddy look to it. But it's definitely what I'm looking for. Yeah, this is definitely more attuned with the, yeah, it is. Okay, I like this. I like this. I'm gonna work with this for a little bit, see what I get out of it, and if I like it, I will make it again. How's it going over there, Brent? Alright, it's going. I'm printing out the duckbill musters. Alright, let's get this airbrush on real quick. Whoa! For this. There we go. I love it. I love it. Makes me feel cool. I should just print out a little mixing spoon for this. I should just... Fuck, I should just... I gotta really just break out the iPad, man. I really do. I have no idea what I'm waiting for. Like, I haven't a fucking clue. I don't know if I added too much thinner. I know I didn't have a lot of paint in there, honestly, but maybe I'm just not getting enough mixture in it. Yeah, maybe I wasn't. Yeah, wasn't mixing it adequately with just one. Obviously, two's doing it. We're back on track here. A little thinner. I think I can dig it. Alright, let's work. Let's paint. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna take some little dippets, make a little guideline. So I got a couple other techniques here I want to try to employ to kind of really make it look like a path. You gotta give me a moment here and work. You're gonna let me cook, Jesse. I think the little switch back here is still a little fucked up, unfortunately. That's no bueno. I thought I fixed it. Oh shit, hold on. Oh yeah, it's totally still fucked. Hold on. That's annoying. But hey, at least I can, now just sit it down in this nice holder. I gotta print my buddy one out when he inevitably wants this back. Yeah, let me figure this out again. I guess the first time I fixed it was a fluke. Not gonna lie, I'm already getting a little too used to starting stream at. I think it seems like it. Yeah, now I fixed it proper. I like it. You know, it's also nice because the air helps me blow away any excess moss. It's a good and bad thing because it's showing me where obviously some more moss could have went. But alright. Hold on, I can't see in this dark region. That's why we have lights. Bow! I mean, I just needed it for under here, but now I feel cool holding it too. Another generous donation from work. Hold on, I want to test out that other idea real quick. Pretty much, I wanted to take this little leather pressing tool I had and kind of like try to press down on the moss a bit. Kind of like rub it up a bit. Rough it up a bit, I guess. It's hard to say what exactly I'm trying to do here with it. I guess I'm trying to just make it look more different compared to the other grass, trying to make it look like it's beaten and walked on, and nothing short of actual dirt and or sand would suffice for this, I know. But okay, because I'm still liking it either way. If you'll excuse me. Sorry, I'm thinking. I was thinking about the color of these, the little logs at the fire. I was like, uh, what color should they be? I'm trying to figure that out now. But yeah, I'm not sure if this works out so well. Not quite what I wanted. Well, I mean, kind of, almost. Alright, I'm gonna have to let you guys know right now. There'll be some weird angles for this. Also, desperately not trying to get paint on the little fire itself. Almost as if painting these toothpicks ahead of time would have been smarter. Don't worry, I'm learning, guys. Hmm? Oh. God damn, these bots coming in strong. So there'll be a couple blemishes, but ain't the end. God, moving this is gonna be a pain to get. Trying to get this angle. Trying to get paint all near the fire. Like, you see what I'm working with here? think if I go like a shade lighter, it'll look better. It's hard to convey this. Gotta get it lighter. Just a little more. That'll do it. Give me a second here. Alright, back to it. I just wanted to banish them to the Shadow Realm. Let's see. Looking for something. Oh well. Thinner. Alright. Had to lock in for that mixing session. Gotta flush out the old brown. I think it's almost done. Yep, there we go. Just for you guys. Oh, smiley face. Bump the mic. I mean the cam. Sorry. I'm just really enjoying this process here. I was also a little tempted to mess around with some more green. That's okay. I had a cup here that held the paint cleaner. Remember when I picked it up and I was like, did it dry up? I mean, realistically, I can also do this. I wanted to save that other cup in case I go through with wanting to that green. I was just about to say a problem, but no, the napkins are still here. Sorry, I'm thinking. Also, I'm jamming to this song. maybe I could have tried something to imitate dirt a little better. Not sure what, but it could have been something. Oh well, I can't. Aside from just, of course, actual dirt, I'm just gonna say I did all I could. Oh, excuse me. You know what that yawn means? Can't be my hand is calloused right here, of all places. Anyway, sorry. And my callus part, this like calloused here. It's how I rip things at work. Yeah. So I'm just looking like, damn. Oh yeah, it's coming together. In case you guys didn't know. I don't think there's much else for me to add more brown, really. I don't want to try out that green now. Also, I just kind of want an excuse to use this thing. But yeah, I honestly think I'm good. Obviously made too much mixture here. Well, thank goodness this is running out. You guys think I can get away with turning this into a green mixture? I mean, I'm kind of there. Already got a good brown going on. Like, oh, you know what? I would try. Alright, we're gonna need Monistral and Sap. I need a bright green to, like, to establish what the fuck's going on, but then the dark green keeps it in check. This is gonna turn out pretty fucking crazy. Touch of Viridian. Touch of Phalo. madhouse in here, man. I'm just mixing colors. I feel tempted to add a little yellow, but I'm gonna hold and just see what I get. It's emerging! Come on, green, shine through! It's emerging! Not gonna lie. It's a kind of a army green. I'm getting like army men green vibes nearly. Or like really close to it. Like not verbatim, but close. But I need that a smidge darker. It worked out okay. I need more sap green now. Really like it though. But not the kind of green I'm looking for. I'd say it's working, but barely. Like I notice it very slightly, unless I'm just coping. There we go. Getting darker. Sorry. This idea has come to mind, and I must now quell it. No, I'm trying to just find a simple little. Here we go. I just need a tiny little paint mixer. I don't need nothing crazy, guys. Yeah, I just need a tiny little paint mixer. Like a small one. Specifying small did not alter the search results in any capacity. I mean, surely. Alright, well, obviously. Alright, well, that's that. I was looking for some paint mixers. I can just print out to mix this easier than this Neanderthal method. But hey, it's working though, so you know. Alright, I think that's good enough. Alright, let's run this shit out. Wait, hold on. What better way to run shit out than on the little canvas? There we go, I think it's coming through. Nope, just open. Surely, right? Just a little bit more. I can paint on a bajillion of these and not get tired of it. Give me my green, damn it! Where's it at? More or less, it's still brown. I underestimated how much was left in here. I think we're there. Yeah, that's looking green. Looking swamp green. Yeah, there we go. Not bad, not bad. Because I have a couple of locations of interest here. Like here specifically, you guys can't see, it's right under the fucking tree. But there's a spot right here. And it's nice because the green blends in. I mean, honestly, with this mixture of green already, it's really not that much of a surprise. But I still am happy and make a note to make sure the green still matches to an extent. You know, still like, all right, I could. That's definitely plausible. You know. I had to be conscious of that. Kind of helps blend in with the brown too, around the edges. Yeah, working out so far. I'm using the airbrush to blow off any excess moss. Obviously effective. Haven't forgotten about the trees. Oh, you know a funny thing that occurred today? Or not exactly occurred, but oops, trying to be careful handling this. But so we're ahead on schedule right now, and our manager got mad that we found that out. I'm sitting there quite perplexed. So I'm like, what the hell, you know? The way our team lead explained it was, pretty much. If we knew that, we'd slow up because like, well, why are we rushing? And it's like, I I think it's more in the sense of, or at least what that tells me is what we're doing right. I don't feel like we're working that much harder, but like, question is when were we gonna find out that we were ahead? Because again, that all that tells me is what we're doing is is pretty damn good. So if we continue what we're doing, we're gonna be fine. And this is with all the stoppages and major issues that we've been having. So I'm like, what? How are you guys saying this? And then we're ahead. It's all issues considered. Yeah, that was an interesting conversation. I admit I might need a better method to make trees. I know I said I'm gonna paint over a lot of these bald spots and stuff, but geez Louise. Alright. Slight problem, but quick solution. I'm just gonna drop some burnt umber in here. Probably not the wisest, but because this is about to fuck with the viscosity, I think is the word I'd like to use here. But I gotta revive the brown because the airbrush has been blowing up a lot of fucking what you call it. For a good cause. Alright, now I gotta do the whole couple drops of yeah, churn that shit. I'm a witch, bro. I'm stirring my pot and shit. I'm stirring shit. Stirring shit in my pot you've never heard of, dog. Oh shit, it's 6:40 already. Jesus. Damn. I'm like, oh wait, it should be time for my my stretch. And I'm looking like, oh fuck. Just having some fun. You know the drill. Beating out the paint. Christ. How much more green I got in here? There we go. That's a nice brown. Alright, back to work. Put that back over there. Nice, fun little intermission. Sorry, I ain't got much else to say. Just in work at the moment. Oh my goodness, they are everywhere. I gotta study this. I gotta examine this. I gotta... I'll tell you what, I am happy that I streamed though. Man, I'm in love with this. Well, this ain't gonna get through anytime soon. when I lied, it kind of went through already. Gee, maybe mixing it like that was pretty fast. Pretty good. Kind of curious to see how this would turn out. Coming in the back. That's not bad. Pretty wet, but kind of works. All right. I need to clean this out though. So I'm gonna probably keep going until this runs out. Almost out. The plan is always a success. Oh, I see, I see. Alright, how do I do it? Now it's time for the other favorite fun part. Actually cleaning this. You know what? I'm gonna clean it out like right here. It's kind of off cam, but no, it's on cam. I think it's still a little too thick to break through. Yeah, sure was. seemed done, but probably not as done as I had hoped. Don't you fucking fall. Just grab the napkin. Toss these sheet later. Where are the rest of my Q-tips? I feel like I had grabbed more than the amount that's here. Also, that's also the end of that playlist. I mean, I am going to be using this again soon. But there it is. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I have a jar. I have some jars that that used to be filled with rose oil. I'm gonna pour some in here. Pour some of this damn paint cleaner in there. So I could just use that instead of this. Okay, decent job. I don't feel like getting up to grab more Q-tips, so I'm like looking and grabbing any available clean apparatus in the vicinity of my desk. Even if it's like this is decent. It's got some shit on it, but it's not horrible. Mucho. Just figured it's a nice practice to kind of keep this bad boy as clean as possible. Again, this is not mine. Alright, that's pretty good. I'll take care of all of this when I wrap up stream here, but another look before I close up shop here. I really like this. You see how you got the brown? Like the path leading towards everything. Oh my god. Wait, okay, never mind. How did that song get into the fucking playlist? What? Totally not weird. But anyways, I'm more concerned with this. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, this is hot. Dude, I'm so loving this. And even the spray painting it looks okay. Or spray painting, airbrushing it. Front looks okay too. Well, sorry, I didn't do the front. What did I do? Oh, this side. Looks okay. But I think that idea of making that 3D printed case surrounding this sounds way better because it's also feasible. So feasible, I almost want to fire up the iPad right now. But I won't. I won't. Alright, that stream. I am almost done. It's time for finishing touches. It's time for finishing touches. Alright, good talk. Finishing fucking touches. Alright. Last stream of the week, by the way. I actually have stuff to, well, I mean, I always got stuff to do, but you know what I mean? This makes me want to keep making more stuff. Let me turn off my little air pump here. Ooh, he's kind of hot. Homie's been working today, and he's hot. He has been working today.
Oh yeah.
Also, the print's coming along nicely. Oh yeah, it's coming along swimmingly. It'll be done in another 30 minutes. Alright, well, same deal. As soon as I finish this diorama, I'm just progressing through my list of things. And then, streaming RimWorld. But until then, I'm struggling to get this. Sorry for the noise. I struggle to get this damn mic off, mic and apron off. Whew. Damn, this hammer's getting some exercise. But yeah, so next week, finishing touches. And I will progress from there. Man, oh man, am I tired. Like, I still just feel like, damn, I feel like I'm taking forever. Or more so, I feel like I'm all over the place in this process. Because due to the size, I want to say due to the sheer size of it, and due to the, I'll even dare say the complexity, I just feel all over the place. Well, I mean, of course, mainly because I just kind of jumped into it, but you know, like, it's still just one of those, you know, I don't want to be too hard on myself, but I also don't want to be like so lackadaisical. It's because part of me feels like, damn, am I not doing enough? Am I not? Because I'm always happy with how it turns out at the end of stream. Like, I always sit there like, awesome, this turned out wonderfully. But I'm just like, you know, wish I had more time to give to it, but I don't want to stream every week because I don't like the feeling of
coming home from work and it's like, damn, I only got but so much time to myself after work. Just been the stream, but don't worry, maybe that'll change when I push the stream back to 6 instead of 5, 6 to 8 instead of 5 to 7. So maybe that'll change things up. Me having all that time to myself will make me be like, "Woo, yay!" So there's that. Still looking forward to that as well. But until then, still very happy with this progress. Because I'm looking at it even from a distance now, and it's just really shaping up. Like looking at it from a distance, like damn, it looks really, 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 really cool. All those reallys were necessary to explain how excited and happy I am with this. Okay, I think I'm done now. So, thank you so much for hanging out, lurking, and all of the above. No more streams for the week. Be back next week. And as always, I will see you when I see you. Peace.